It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Stevens. The Trojans look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Will he score here? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Pass clock. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Red Raiders will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw again. He's escaping the pocket now. Well, he scrambled and scrambled, doesn't get the ball away, and is finally dropped for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. The Red Raiders will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down, a sack for the defense, coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Pass not complete. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the return will be brought down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they get the second half started with their running play. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Touchdown, Southern California. This offense is still clicking. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. After all that running around, they got him for a sack. The Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires this one deep middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
That's the end of the third quarter. USA 28, Texas Tech 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Handoff to the right side. Fights through the tackler. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, USC.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And that is no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Trojans will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Throws a stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball to 31.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.